and welcome to another sneak peek of our Holiday Wishes release. I am Kelly. This is the Honeybee Stamps YouTube channel. I want to welcome everyone in. We have lots of friends in our chat and welcome everyone that will watch the replay later on. And so we're busy preparing for our Holiday Wishes release. We've got lots of things going on. If you didn't catch the live stream on Monday night, make sure you check that out. I'm going to share the card that I created that night. And then I want to let everybody know that our Holiday Wishes release will go live after our release party on October the 18th. So lots of fun going on. I am in the Christmas spirit in my craft room. I've got all the glitter, all the stickles, all the little sparkly sprays and things out. And so it's a lot of fun here. Hello, Linda and Dawn, Tanya. Hello, Terry, Lita. Let's see here. When I ink of you. Hello, Donna, Linda. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go down to my desk view here. We're going to do just a little recap of the card that I created on Monday night. So this is our decorative star layering frames. Okay, so I was calling it holiday layering frames. It's actually decorative star. So that gives you a little clue at some of the other layers in this layering frames die set. And then of course you got a peek at the Lovely Layers candy canes. Now the Lovely Layers candy canes candy cane, I should say, comes with one large candy cane because there are 3 layers. So there's 3 of the large dies. And then all of these little pieces to create this little holly and pine and curly bow spray here, or little floral. And then we have the Mini Messages Holiday Edition that I cut. And so we had lots of fun creating this. We added some stickles there. See the glimmer and the shimmer and the light. So fun. And so tonight, without further ado, because I'm going to do some ink blending tonight, I am going to get started on tonight's card. So I'm going to bring in to my desk here. This is the Let It Snow, or part, I should say, of the Let It Snow stamp set. You can see I've got some baby blue cardstock here. I've got a bunch of gorgeous snowflakes arranged on my baby blue cardstock, and I am going to do some Emboss Resist on this baby blue paper. Now, I have to tell you, this idea was an idea that I saw from Don Holslegel like 5 years ago, and it fits this stamp set perfectly. All right. And then I'm going to give you a peek. You're going to kind of get a twofer tonight because I'm going to also create a card with the Lovely Layers large snowflakes. Okay. So treated my baby blue cardstock with some anti-static powder. And then I'm kind of undecided here on what color of embossing powder I should use for my snowflakes. I either want to do clear, and then you'll see the baby blue kind of pop through underneath, or white. So you guys tell me in the comments, should I do a white so it's really going to have a lot of contrast against the ink blending, or do I do clear and then it's more of the baby blue color underneath? All right, so I'm just inking these pretty snowflakes up with my clear, sticky embossing ink. And let me get right over there next to that hinge on my Misty. And I'm going to probably have to stamp this a couple of times. And because I have so much going on here, this is a time that you can use, if I can find it on my messy desk, there it is, your pressure tool. So you can add more pressure when you've got like all this detail going on in these stamps. When you have a large stamp, and my desk is probably going to wiggle just for a second. And then let's pick this up and let's see what we've got so far. Okay, so you're starting to see the snowflakes kind of pop out here. And it's a lot easier now to see their really beautiful, intricate design in the paper. It's a little hard to see when you're just looking at, you know, a glossy glare on the lid of my Misty. But let's give this some love again. And then I'm going to switch hands here and get right around that hinge. Okay. And then let's do a door close right there. And then let's give this another little massage here, a little rub down with my pressure tool. Just like that. And you can see all the sizes and shapes of these really pretty snowflakes. Okay, so let's pick it up. Oh, baby. That's pretty just like that. Look at that. Okay, so I think we're good to go on the ink and the stamping. Now, you guys have to help me out here. Do we do white or do we do clear? So I'm going to look up here in the comments and let's see here what you guys are saying. White. Let's see here. Silver. You know what? Silver would be pretty. And I looked for my silver embossing powder. Who is it that said silver? I missed your name. Let me tell you a little story about my silver embossing powder. The dog got it. So however clear, white, I see lots of different ones. Okay. I just joined. Hello, everyone. Okay, so the can an air hockey puck? Oh, I don't know. It does kind of look like that. So the dog ate the embossing powder. And I about cried. And then I'm not mean to dogs, so take this with a grain of salt. But then about killed my dog, but not really. You guys know that I love my pets. Okay, but I was really sad. So I've got clear in a tub, and I have white in a tub. So let's see here. White, the dog ate totally, Lita. Rachel said silver. Yes, I have dug and dug and dug for silver. White with some sparkle. Well, I have these. But when I ink blend over the top, I don't think it's going to catch that well. Should we try the silver and just see if it works? Like the silver glitter. I'm afraid that when you ink blend over the top, it's going to pull all that glitter up. What do you guys think? Did he get sick? No. She just ate the container and then the powder went all over the carpet and it was so depressing. Okay, so this one is White Twinkle. Okay, and then this one is Metallic Silver Sparkle. Should we try it and if it is a flop, it's a flop. This one I know is not going to work because that's puffy. I'm kind of leaning towards the white and the silver sparkle. What do you guys think? And then we ink blend over the top. Why not? Let's just take one for the team. I'm going to quit being scared about the glitter. And then let's just go for it, okay? All right. We're all in this together here. And so I'm going to sprinkle over the top. Just like that. Let's get this big Mama Jamma snowflake up here. Okay, and then I'm going to do a very careful tap off. All right, look at that. Are you seeing it? Look how beautiful. Okay, I'm going to kind of flip my hands around here. And then let's do this end. Let's make sure we got everything. And then I'm going to tap off. Okay, and then this is what we're left with. And I'm going to tilt it. Oh, baby. That's going to be gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know why I'm nervous about this. Okay. I'm going to funnel in this little tiny container. All right. And then let's put the lid on so I don't make an atrocious mess. Okay. Now, the trick with really pretty with the glitter. Oh, baby, says Deb. Okay. So the trick with glitter is to heat it from the back side first. See all that yummy glitter on there? That's going to be pretty, isn't it? And there's some stuff, but I think it's just going to add to the sparkliness. All right, so I'm getting this good and hot, and I'm going to heat it from the back side first because it's going to make it good and sticky. Okay, and then let's see if I can do this without blowing away the glitter. I think it's going to work. Okay, we're looking good. All right, and this is what we're left with. Okay, so now let me get all the glitter off my desk here. Okay, so this is what we're left with. Let me hold it up. I kind of like they're all different. Do you see where we got a lot of silver glitter on that one? And it's on there. Okay, I'm going to go to town ink blending, and then we're going to see what we get. Okay, so I am going to use 4 inks. I'm going to use tumbled glass, faded jeans, chipped sapphire, and then we're going to get really crazy with black soot. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the lightest color first, which is tumbled glass, and it almost matches the cardstock. So I'm going to get really good and juicy. Let's see here. Okay, and then here we go. I'm kind of holding my breath just a little bit, and I'm going to blend this in almost to the center. We're going to make a spotlight right in here. And so the inside is going to be left this soft baby blue cardstock. And then it's going to get really deep and dark as it goes out to the edges. Okay. So I'm just going to keep working around here. Just like that. And I mean, if all else fails and the glitter kind of goes away a little bit, I guess we're still left with the pretty white snowflakes, right? Okay. So I'm going to keep working my way. Just like this. Okay, now let's see kind of what we're left with. Okay, see, we're kind of left with this softer kind of baby blue center right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this brush away, and our next color is faded jeans. Okay, so we're going to start building up the intensity right around the edges. Okay, so I'm going to take this color down almost, right around the edge of where we stopped with the tumbled glass. Okay. I'm going to keep working my way around. I can pick it up off of my glass mat. And these are all oxide inks, which are really forgiving. Just keep working my way around here. That big, pretty Okay. All right. This is kind of how we're looking so far. All right. It's looking pretty. What do you guys think so far? All right. Next, we're going to get a little bit deeper with chipped sapphire. Okay. So I'm going to grab my chipped sapphire brush here. And then I'm going to start working it around. Working it around. And I want to keep that little spotlight right on the center. And the nice thing about this, and because these inks are so forgiving, you know, if I need to go back and add in a little bit, we can do that. And we're going to kind of blend it all out. Blend, blend, blend. Spin it around. Okay, I'm going to pull that down just a little bit right in there. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the faded jeans. So this is the medium blue color. And I'm going to take it all the way from the edge down inside. Then everything's going to start melding and meshing and coming together. You can see right around in here. Do you see where we're starting to get kind of a soft little halo, little glow around there? Okay. All right, here's what we're looking like so far. That was faded jeans. Now, I am going to go back to tumbled glass, but I think I'm going to go, let's see here. I think I'm going to go to my black soot. And this is where this makes me nervous. Anytime you add black, you know, it's a little nerve-wracking. Okay, but just wait until you see when we get all this kind of blended on. And I'm just barely kind of touching it right around the edges. Okay. Blend that on. Whoops. It almost looks like a snowy night sky, doesn't it? Like with a spotlight or something on it. Okay, keep working my way right around the edge, and I'm just spinning and spinning here. Right around the edge. Keep it going here. Okay, now I'm going to spin it and we're going to take a look. All right, do you see how deep and see how you're getting that look where it's almost like tunnel vision into the inside? Okay, that's kind of what we're wanting. Now, I'm going to wipe up my mess and then I'm going to go back in with the first color. Okay, what are you guys thinking about this? Let's see. I want not love every single thing. Okay, you guys are just chit-chatting away over there. Okay. All right, here's what we've got so far. So I'm going to go back to the lightest color. I'm going to ink this puppy up here. And then I am going to kind of hold my breath. And I'm going to start, instead of starting on my glass, I'm almost going to start kind of like right in here and kind of start working everything together. Spinning that around. Just like so. Okay, we're looking good. And then I'm just going to kind of barely give this a little bit of a haze. All right, let's see how we're looking here. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Do you see where it almost looks like it's going into the depths of the ocean or something like that? Or it's a really, really bright spotlight. Okay, I'm going to take a clean paper towel and let's see how well our glitter embossing powder, let's see how well it held up, okay? So I'm just going to kind of gently buff the top. And it's not horrible. And what you're seeing kind of flake away, that's the glitter grabbing onto the paper towel. See where the glitter, like the crunchiness of the glitter is kind of grabbing a hold of that? But that's okay because we're going to kind of clean up our mess here. Okay, let's see here. All right, so this is what we're left with so far. Okay, I think you guys called it on the glitter embossing powder. So let's do a hold up and let's tilt. Do you see it in the background even where it just kind of flaked onto the paper? And it's still in our little snowflakes, but it almost looks like I have like spritzed the paper with ink or something, or with like a glittery spritz. Okay, so I think you guys hit the nail on the head with the white glittery snowflakes. Okay, so what we're going to do to create a card is I am going to adhere this down onto a navy blue card base. So this card is going to be super dramatic, okay? And then we're going to add a beautiful sentiment and we're going to be all good to go. So I think, let's see here. Let's do just liquid adhesive. Look at my mess on the back. Okay, so let's glue this flat. And then we can kind of pop up a pretty sentiment. All right. So I'm just going to kind of plop this down. And then I'm going to hold Can you hear me now? I can't hear anything. No sound. Hopefully you can hear me now. Yay, nay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So the sentiment that I'm just sitting here talking to myself, just chatting away with myself. I mean, I knew that I was a little bit crazy, but and I guess I do talk to myself quite often. Okay, so same color, navy blue cardstock. And I'm going to place this sentiment that says, believe in the magic of Christmas. All right, this is making me nervous too, because this is I might just do this in white. I don't know. We can try the glitter. I'm a little bit nervous. All right, so let's do our anti-static powder. And I'm going to get this really good and powdery. Do you see my powdery mess here? That's okay. Our embossing ink. Okay. And then let's lay down that pretty stamp. And I'm going to kind of go over it just like so for now. You don't want to add a lot of pressure to dainty, swirly sentiments because, oh man, look how gorgeous that is. Because that's when it makes your ink smush out around the sides and you get a distorted sentiment if you press too hard. So sometimes you'll see me use like my pressure tool and really put some muscle into it. And then other times you'll just see me barely kind of just tap my fingers or rub my fingers over the top. And that's because I'm really trying to keep that beautiful font all nice and pretty. Ooh, that is looking really good. Chef's kiss there, okay? So I'm going to pull this out. And let's put my lid on that so I don't stick my elbow in it. And I'm going to set this aside. Now let's try, because we're all about testing tonight. Let's see if I can get a sentiment to pull off with this glittery white twinkle embossing powder. Okay. All right, let's see here. I sing to myself while I craft. You know what? Normally, you guys are going to laugh at me. So normally I've got on like Dateline, or I think this is going to work, guys. Look at that. I've got on some kind of mystery show, or you guys, this is what you're real. Lisa laughs at me. For some reason, when my husband was deployed, I got back into watching all the old episodes of Survivor. Like, because it's kind of, you know, when you just need like mindless television on while you're crafting or working or, you know, whatever. And my husband is not like the biggest fan of like reality TV or like those little competition shows. And so I got into watching those. And so I've been watching like all the past seasons because I don't get to watch them while he's home. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'm going to heat it from the underside because that's going to trap all the glitter into our sentiment. All right. I am not a Survivor fan. You know, some seasons are better than others, I have to say. Some of them I've been watching and I'm like, eh. And then other ones, when they've got like some crazy little characters or somebody on there, I get more into it. Okay. All right, let's see how we're looking here. If I can pick it up. All right, let's see. And I'm not going to wipe the powder off until this has time to set up a little bit. But let's go ahead and let's pull out that's the wrong one. Let me find my dies wherever they have disappeared on my desk. That's not them. Oh, here they are. All right, and it is this one. Okay, so I'm going to line up my die. Let's grab this. Let's see, who's talking about? So I get to distraction watching and crafting. So listen to music. Lisa's a music gal or TV. Lisa likes everything, but she's a big music lover. Lisa is. All right, we're looking good here. I'm going to tape that down, and then I'm going to go ahead and get right here too, just to be on the safe side. And then I'm going to trim this, and then I'm going to run this through my little bitty buzz cutter. Okay. So let's pop this in, and that. And then don't forget, once I get this card done, you're going to get a twofer tonight. You're going to get the Let It Snow stamp set, which we've already seen. And you're going to get to have a little look at the Lovely Layers Large Snowflakes. All right, so let me set that aside. Okay, now this is where I'm going to kind of clean up all that powder. And what I like to do is kind of take your fingers, because you're going to have, you know, the oils and things in your skin and on your hands. And you can kind of give it a little love like that and kind of darken it back up a little bit. If it's really going to bother you, you could probably take just a slightly damp cloth and just, you know, kind of barely give it a little touch, just to kind of remove a little bit of that powder. And then see, we're going to be all nice and crisp there. Now let me hold this up. Let's see if we're going to get any of the glitter. I think we're going to get a little bit of the glitter. Okay, now, so we've got our beautiful card with our big spotlight. Now I think I'm going to pop this up just right in the center, just like that. And I think this card may call for some sparkly gems of some sort, because, I mean, if you can't put a couple of gems on like a sparkly, glittery holiday card, then I don't even know. Okay, so let me peel these little pieces back. And then I like to use my tweezers because it gets my big old hands out of the way. And I think I'm going to nestle this guy right about in here. And so I'm just going to kind of barely place it and then pick it up. And then I'm going to make sure that we're kind of all nice and straight here. And we're looking pretty good. And we're getting the shimmer in the background, just like that. Okay, so let me grab my handy dandy, not that one, my container of gems. And I think we need, we've got clear, like sparkle, and I've got, let's see here. I'm going through here. Here's some winter, Winter Wonder. These must be from last year, but there's like an iridescent. Should I do those? Let's get them out. Clear. Somebody's saying clear. Now I have to go back and watch from the beginning. Uh-oh. Okay, somebody said clear. And then there's these over there. There's like a bluish color. And then there's clear. I think the clear too, just to add. Do you think the clear? Let's see what people are saying. Those would be pretty. The gems are lovely. It makes me think of a winter night. Yeah, I'm torn. Maybe this really light blue. Okay, I'm going to go for it because this is all about risks tonight, right? We're doing it. We're going to go for it. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of all different sizes. And this gem mix is called Winter Wonder. And we do have some new gems and pearls and stuff coming out. 1, 2, 3. I just do not have them in my hot little hands quite yet. Let's do a medium. Or maybe one tucked a little bit. We got to do one more. We got to have odd numbers. Okay. All right. I'm going to quit because I'll sit and do gems like all night. But I think that really light blue that coordinates with the background, I think that was a good call. That was a good risk. What do you guys think? Instead of playing it safe with the clear. I think we're doing good. I'm kind of liking that. Okay, so let's keep these over here. Now, bonus card for tonight. Let me set this out of the way. All right, so here is another ink blendy background. This was my tester for today. And actually, it's a prettier blend than even this one. I got it a little more blendy, if that's even a word, okay? So I'm going to glue my already blended background onto another navy blue card base. And so the only difference we have here is, you know, the first one we did all the stamping of the snowflakes. And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to make sure it's all nicely lined up. Hold that down. Gems in the middle of the snowflakes. Oh boy. You guys are coming up with some good ideas. Okay. Lovely layers, large snowflakes. So let me show you. Let me pull these out and show you. And I want to see in the comments, I need some gasping. All right, so I've cut these out of glitter foam. This is obviously white cardstock. All right, and I don't know whether to do a little smattering or do one large snowflake like in the center and then add a pretty sentiment. Okay, do you see these? Look how pretty those are. And see, there's some that are like this here that you can layer, you know, like over, look at that. And then like this little guy, you could put like right here. You seeing where we're going here? This little guy, he could go right in there. Look how gorgeous that is. That looks like diamond jewelry, like a brooch or something, doesn't it? Okay. Oh boy, here goes the layering. Yes. Okay. All right. So, all right, let me think about this. You guys have got me all like, because I was going to do one snowflake and then call it good. But now, I mean, why not? Let's just, I mean, we're taking risks tonight, right? Risks with the snowflakes. So I'm just going to pat that down. This is the Spellbinders glitter foam. So we do, and I'm going to like offset this little situation here. Let's see if I can get it to, yep, I want it this way. This is really pretty. It die cuts like a dream, obviously. Even all these little intricate pieces. And we have it in packs of, it's a mixed pack of gold and silver mixed together. So, I mean, sentiments, snowflakes, die cuts, florals, anything you could really do. Okay, now the thing I got to think about is my sentiment, and I usually leave this to the very end, and it's almost an afterthought, but I need to think about it just for a second. let's do, I'm going to do this one. I'm just going to pull it off. So Let It Snow. This is from the Let It Snow stamp set that we used on the last card. And I'm thinking if I do kind of some kind of little arrangement that maybe I could add it somewhere. Let's see here. I'm just going to have to fiddle just for a second. Okay. That's kind of pretty like that, isn't it? Okay, so let's do this. And let me think of how I want to do this. Let's do it on the blue cardstock, and that way I don't warp my background. So let's stamp that. You guys, are you guys having as much goodness? Like, this is kind of fun. You can tell that I kind of had an idea about our live tonight, but some things I just left up in the air. Okay, so let's place our stamp down here. We'll just make a pretty little die cut. All right, let's see. Love the beautiful snowflakes. Yes, on the layout. Okay, I left it just like that so we could glue it. And obviously, and I'm sure all of you are pretty savvy crafters. You know how sometimes when you have glitter paper where it doesn't adhere together, like you can't layer it and stack it together because it will just not adhere? This is not like that. This is gluing down beautifully. All right, here we go. Pretty, 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 just with a little tap, tap, tap. So let's pull this out. And then this time, let's just do a good old white emboss sentiment. How about that? And so I'm going to pull out, if I can find it here, my handy dandy. If I can find it, let's see here. Where is my little spoon? There it is. Lisa laughs at me because I use a baby spoon to do my embossing. Oh, man. No bueno. Okay, we're going to fix that. No fun. All right, so let me get my brush now that we've got to fix the boo-boos. Go right around the edge. And then I'm going to clear out the in the middle of the L with my little pokey tool. Okay, now here we go. That spoon is the perfect size. It is. Oh, a Q-tip. Okay. Not too shabby for having a couple little boo-boos there, huh? All right. So I'm going to let this set up for just a second, and we'll go ahead and we'll glue down our snowflakes. All right. So this is going to be the hard part, is like, some of my glue got seepy there. Do you then like cut off the little snowflake arms? Or do I just let them like do their thing and like hang over the edges a little bit? Okay, I'm going to get this little guy nice and straight on there. He looks pretty good. Man, this is some sparkly foam. And I want to leave my little area think just about like that. Okay, let's see here. Let them hang over the edge. You're my kind of people. I'm going to let it hang over the edge kind of girl too. Okay. And so I want to make this one like not so, like this one is very lined up. I'm going to make this one like a little bit cockeyed so we're not all perfect here. And then let's do this one. And I'm going to nestle it kind of right in there. And then I'm going to have a little spot for our little sentiment right there. Okay, now let's find the dies. And I want the Let It Snow coordinating die. Okay, so let's get that. Let's get a little highlighter tape. And let's line up the loops of those pretty letters. Right down there like that. And then let's pull out our little baby die machine. Okay, and then that in, and then that. And then barely turn the wheel. It doesn't take a whole lot of muscle to get that through there. Okay, and let's pop that little guy out. Look how cute that is. Okay, now we have a lot of sparkle going on in this one. I don't think we need any gems or anything on this one. Do you guys agree? I don't think we need anything. And because we've got so much dimension with this foam, I think I'm going to adhere this flat and kind of just, you know, nestle it right in there. So let's do that. And then we're like easy peasy here. Just a little dot. And then let's nestle this right across like so. And then before I really stick it down, I'm going to kind of hold it up, make sure we're nice and straight. And then, man, look at that in the light. Now, obviously, you don't have to cut your snowflakes out of super glittery, sparkly craft foam, right? So let me show you out of just white. So let me kind of try to tilt it in the light. But this, just like all of our, and it's not even going to catch in the light. There we go. See all of the embossing details in this, just like with all of our other lovely layers dies. Even the snowflakes have all of the little details. So even if you cut it just out of, you know, solid colored cardstock or whatever, you're going to get beautiful, beautiful results. But I mean, even in this glitter, do you see where the embossing detail even pressed into the glitter foam on these? Like in all the little spots. That's something. Okay, so let's pull out both of our little sneak peek cards tonight. So we've got the Let It Snow stamp set, and that both of these sentiments both came from the Let It Snow stamp set. And then we've got the Lovely Layers large snowflakes that we have all layered up here. Like I think we could make like a brooch or a hair clip or something out of that. Those are something. Okay, let's go here. And then let me look here. Both are gorgeous. Okay, you guys tell me in the comments, which are your favorites? Do you lean more towards the stamps and like the ink blending and stuff? Or do you lean more towards like the die cuts? Ooh, ornaments. Oh, who said that? Janice. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these on my tree. Okay, both. Some of you do both. Mindy likes the die cuts. Mindy is the ink blending queen. This one, obviously, that I took my time on is a little better. This one, I could probably blended that out some more, but I think we're doing okay. Tags. Yes, for sure. Both. Everybody's loving it. Okay. Both cards are beautiful. Cool. This blue and things are really out of my comfort zone. I'm a red and green traditional Christmas kind of gal. So I'm kind of digging this wintry theme we have going on tonight. Thank you, Mindy. Perfect pearls. Yes, absolutely. Perfect pearls. Love them both. Okay. All right. You guys have hung with me for 50 minutes tonight. It is time for a giveaway. Okay, Lisa, can you help us out with our giveaway tonight? Blue and silver. Gail loves blue and silver. All right, blue, purple, white. Oh, you guys have some great ideas. All right. Have you guys seen Lisa in the chat? I hope she's here. And if not, I'll get to choose a winner tonight. Blue and silver. Yes. Love the blue, says Linda. There's Lisa. All right, Marilyn. I knew to wait on my girl, Lisa. Marilyn is the winner. Congratulations, Marilyn. I knew she would show up if I called it. I've learned my lesson. All right, well, probably not, but all right, Miss Marilyn, if you will email me at Kelley, Kelley, at honeybeestamps.com, I am going to send you a gift card, okay? And so if you guys want to come back and see another sneak peek of our fantastic release, make sure you join me on Monday, same time, same place, and I'll put out all the reminders for you. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you next week. Goodbye, friends.